Hello my crafty friends and happy New Year's Eve. I'm Leslie and thank you so much for dropping by Crafty Cards with Leslie. Today's card is one I've given a little 3D twist to. I love this stamp and thin cut set. It's called Welcome Sweet One. And you can't have New Year's Eve without thinking about New Year's babies. So a perfect set for today. Let's take a look at the ones that I've already made. I've made these two. And I've used different mediums for each one of them. This one was using the tri-blend markers. All of it's coloured with tri-blend markers. And the shiny little bits there, I just put a little dab of stickles in there. And then a couple of little pearls for her blouse. The sentiment is from this month's Stamp of the Month. And it's called Looking Forward. And it's this one here, New Memories. So I just stamped it out and then just cut that section off. And that's available for the month of January only. This one I made by, whoops, this is the envelope that I did with this one too. This one was using the, just a brush to ink pad directly. So it's quite thick ink, whereas the tri-blend markers, you can blend them a little bit more, or at least I can blend them a little bit more than direct ink contact. It's a little bit, the color's a little bit more intense, but it's got a nice look to it too. It's yeah, a bit more intense. So this one, it's just got a little mat on there, which I've 3D'd, put 3D foam underneath, I don't know if you can see. And then I've used this die to do the background. It's a stitch trellis background die, which I think is still available on my online store. So this is the one that we're going to make. I'm just going to clear these out of the way. This is the one that we're going to make today. And this I made by using watercolors. I wanted to experiment with different things just to see the different look. And with watercolor, you can make it as thick or as watery as you wish. So I've already the matching envelope. I do like my matching envelopes. I pre-cut these, and this is a standard size card, which is 5.5 by 4.25. So I scored. These are already pre-scored. Just use your bone folder just to make a nice sharp crease in there, and then we'll just build our layers up from there. So I don't like to waste any paper, so you can't see the paper that's hiding behind here. So why not cut it out and make it part of your card? So we'll use this. You can use either the the glue or the tape runner to glue your mats down. And this is just an 1/8 of an inch smaller than the base. And then this one, same thing, 1/8 of an inch smaller than the mat. And with this one too, I pre-did a lot of this while I had my watercolors out. I just took my brush and just splattered. Very easy to do, but it just fills in the background. And I use this stamp that is with this set. It says, congratulations, and it just fits in there quite nicely. And of course, I'll show you the inside of this. It comes with all the dies. So it makes for a very easy, quick and easy card. The most intense part of this card, part of it is to actually do the coloring, and with this one I just did the fussy cutting. So this is how I turned it into a 3D. I thought the other ones, even though I really liked them, I thought the baby looked kind of flat, so I wanted to pop the baby out somehow. So it's like that's how the image looked. So I just took my very sharp X-Acto knife, make sure your X-Acto knife is sharp, and then went around the edge of the baby and then just bent her arms back. Just put a little fold, not very much, just a little fold. And that's all you had to do. So I cut, as I said, I colored her in watercolors, and then I just took my ink dauber and just went around the edge. I'm sure you all know what these are, but I'll just show you. Just take it around the edge and it just defines the edge and gives it a little bit of shading. So I was trying to debate whether to leave her as flat and then the baby raised up, or to bump her and then bump the baby. You'd have to put another layer of foam tape behind that. I'm still debating what to do with that, but let's get these layers down first and then we'll have a little look. And as I said, you can use tape runner or glue for this. Actually, I'm going to bump it a little bit down because we've got to put the border around. And there again, I was debating whether to put one or two of these, but I think with having that down there, the congratulations down there, it might be a little bit crowded. So I think I'm just going to go with that one. And then the white mat in the middle of that. And that frames that in quite nicely. Okay. So let's place her there and have a look. Now with the colors on here, I didn't have, it's a very soft looking color and I didn't have the right green for this. The dullest dull green that I have is this one here, which is a nice green, but it was a little bit too vibrant for what I wanted. So what I did was to take, which color is it? This one here, the Ice Gray blend, and just, I'll show you on this one, just blend over the top, and it dulls the whole color down. It doesn't turn it gray, but it does soften the color. It takes the, I guess, the yellowness out of the green. So don't be, you know, if you haven't got the right colors, think about mixing them up, and it's surprising what color combination you can come up with them if you don't have the right color. So I think we'll just use that one. I think we'll just do that flat. We'll bump this one up, but we'll stick this down just flat. I'll put the flower to the side so you can see it. Okay, so I think I'm going to, I don't want to pay a fortune in postage. I think we'll just do her flat and then 3D the baby, and that gives you a nice effect. Okay, pop her around about there so you can still see the frame part at the bottom there. And that, my crafty friends, is another card done. I think that was quite sweet. So if you can see how it's just bumped out a little bit. There we go. So a new card for a New Year's baby. So I'll list everything that I've used below, which is also available on my online store. If you have any questions, please leave a message in the comments section. Please hit the thumbs up icon if you've enjoyed this video, and be sure to also click the bell so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching, and Happy New Year, everyone. Bye bye.